Hello everyone, I'm the Nerdy Fool and welcome back to Oblivion. Last time we came here to Cyrodiil to find allies to help Bruma with their ongoing Oblivion Gate issue. And we had to go in an Oblivion Gate here at Cyrodiil to get their aid, but we were successful. So now let's go to the Imperial City Palace and see if we can convince the ruling council to send aid to Bruma. Chances are there's some sort of quest, something we're gonna have to do for them to earn their agreement. One way to find out, though. It's been a while since we've been here. Last time we came here it was to break in to steal. Was that where we got the Elder Scroll?
Welcome in the Imperial Palace, at least on the first two floors. Respect for the Imperial Palace by keeping...
Hi, Chancellor.
From the Blades, did you say? Joffrey sent you? What's this about? Quickly now.
Tell me about the Elder Council before I explain the need for aid.
Don't worry. The Elder Council can govern the Empire perfectly well until a new heir can be found. Truth be told, most of the Council has returned to the provinces to deal with urgent local matters, but we are in regular communication. But the Inner Council still holds regular meetings. We have the situation well in hand, I assure you.
Sounds like things aren't good if the council is mostly split up to individual locations. Yeah, but I guess with the Oblivion Gates opening up more and more frequently, they're probably struggling. As much as during a time of peace, the High Chancellor probably could keep everything under control. Right now, they're probably struggling. Anyway, can you offer aid to Bruma?
This is terrible news. Under normal circumstances, I would dispatch a legion or two to Bruma immediately. But the circumstances are not normal, are they? I've been pleading for troops for Cyrodiil for weeks, but the generals assure me that the entire Imperial army is already fully committed. Besides, I'd have a full-scale political crisis on my hands if I tried to pull any troops out of the provinces. I'm sorry, but the cities of Cyrodiil will have to fend for themselves for the time being.
Okay. So, all of the Imperial armies are busy helping fight wars all across Tamriel. And so there aren't troops that are actually here in Cyrodiil. I guess that makes sense. You would think they would have at least some troops still here to help take care of any troubles that are here in the homeland. But I guess the assumption is that the various cities can provide troops if something goes on here.
Please excuse me.
So,
I have things to attend to.
Yeah, that's disappointing that there's nothing... The whole point of the High Council is to protect the people, and for the High Chancellor to just say, yeah, I can't do anything, sorry. The cities are on their own. It's like, why are you here then? What's the point of having a central government? The central government can't protect the people. I guess that's the point of why we need to get Martin. You know, have an emperor rather than a council, because the people are probably more willing to work with an emperor than with
You look like a
council
businessman.
I am. Hello, you.
Regulus Terentius, Count Bravil. I'm really rather busy, and I doubt that you have anything to say that I need to hear.
Why do you all just hate me right off the bat?
Go ahead.
62, you don't even hate me. And apparently we've already maxed out your disposition at some point. What can you tell me about Bravil?
I won't risk my guard attacking that infernal Oblivion Gate. We'll hold the walls and hope for the best.
You have an Oblivion Gate too. Well, I think I know how this is gonna go. Can you send aid to Bruma?
I wish I could help. I understand the need to help defend the heir to the throne. It is a duty we all share. But with an Oblivion Gate threatening Bravil, I need all my soldiers here.
An heir to the throne, so you've actually heard that there is an heir. I thought we were keeping that pretty well hidden, but you've heard of Martin.
Take care.
So, is that just a no? I spoke to the Count of Bravil. He said he would gladly send help if only his city wasn't threatened by an Oblivion gate. I should close the gate outside Bravil and then talk to the Count again. Okay, he didn't make that as clear. He mentioned a gate, but then he just said, no, I can't help you. Let's see if there was anything more about the Elder Council. I'm guessing no. Spoke to the Chancellor. He's unable to promise any soldiers. He suggested I ask the Counts and Countesses of Cyrodiil for help. Yeah, okay. So what we're already doing. And yes, we apparently need to go deal with your Oblivion Gate, and you've said you're not sending soldiers in. So, as opposed to Shadenhall, who would send in their Knights of the Thorn, somewhat unofficially, their Knights of the Thorn went in without really asking. You've just said, no, you're going to try and probably guard outside the gate, but put zero effort into trying to actually close it. Which means I don't have to protect someone inside, which feels great. Over here. There we go. Do you not have soldiers? You got one guy guarding a bridge? And that's the sum total of your protection from a couple of Daedric running around outside a gate? Wow. It's a bold choice. Well, let's go in and close this gate. I've been saying that I wanted to do more Oblivion gates, but I also was worried they'd get too monotonous. So part of me is happy that the game is forcing me to go into more Oblivion gates. Particularly, I'm guessing these ones we're doing are going to be more carefully crafted than the random side ones we're going to run into. So we obviously need to get through that gate. Which means probably these other towers will unlock it. Hopefully. Am I being... Ah, there is a tower there that's shooting at me. Okay. I just heard a sound and I'm like, am I being shot at? How do we get into one of these towers? We are now heading away from it. Someone or something tried to paralyze me. This layout here seems vaguely familiar, like wandering across a bridge, the platform that had the guy stuck to it. All of that seems like a thing I've seen before. So, I think we've gone through similar areas in the past. Alright, killed you before I got paralyzed. Excellent. Don't heal yourself. Only I can heal myself. Let's see. Got a door out or a path that continues on. Let's see what's down here first. Probably should block more as well to help raise my block skill, rather than just go straight offensive. We drop down here. Hello. If we drop down here, I can't go out the other door. I'll do it. Let's get rid of the spider, Daedra, because your paralyzing summons are annoying. Come on. Let's see, we've got a path over there. And a path down here that leads to a door. I already opened you? I did not open you. Where do you lead? Another door. Let's go out the bottom door. Which is most likely the correct door. Alright, that's you taken care of. Suppose we need to go up, where we'll probably have a lever that opens the front gate. That just calls this. There is a door. Anything of note? Nope, you can't even be searched. So that'll open the front gate. Yeah. And where does this door lead? Hopefully somewhere close to where I'm wanting to be. Hello there. Ah. This is where I want to be. No gate necessary. So we've got the front doors here, but I probably did open... Ow? Where did you come from? I am getting shot in the back. Or something. Are you... Didn't I just kill you? Apparently not. You all look the same to me. But yes, I think we've opened the gate, maybe. Not that it really matters. Blood fountain to get some healing. I will not take your staff. Oh, nope, I don't need to kill the fire elemental. Or, I guess not elemental, but you know what I mean. And your staff is also garbage. Alright, that's you down. Someone is attacking me in the back again. Multiple someones. Get back here, you. Don't need your staff. And no other treasure in this room. Let's head on further up. Man, there are so many of these guys. Just seeing that many enemies in full Daedric armor. Thought there was a third. Unless I managed to kill them on accident. I don't think it was you. I thought there was a third in full armor. Maybe they fell off, or they teleported through the portal. Rune portal to the Gore Steeple. Someone's shooting spells at me. Four more portals all to the Gore Steeple. So that's 6 portals so far. Glad I dealt with my vampirism a bit, because I would not want to be continually hit repeatedly by fire while being excessively weak to fire. Alright, where do you guys go? Since we have dozens of portals. Is that just an audio bug? Anyway, that just took me to the portal right next to it, so maybe some of them go somewhere cool, but I'm just gonna go through here. If they all just teleport to different platforms in the same room, that is weird. No one downstairs? Who's upstairs? Ooh, you burdened me. That's you down. Get back here. There you are. Like, I know there's one more. Not get my shield up in time. I'm not really shielding your blows very well. There you go. Yeah, this hasn't been a particularly challenging Oblivion Gate. But if they were all really large and nuanced, they would probably get boring pretty fast. What do we have here? No. One more Transcendent Sigil Stone. What do you got for me? Frost damage and resist frost. I think that is new, although one of them already had frost damage, so I'm not confident, but I think... Wait. Did we have 4? I don't remember. Yeah, we had frost damage and water walking, so the frost damage and resist frost is new. close the Oblivion Gate outside Bravil. I should speak to the Count about sending aid to Bruma, now that Bravil is no longer directly threatened. Can't fast travel with enemies nearby. Where did you come from? So I don't think you were out here when I was out here a moment ago. Now let's go to the castle.
Anytime now.
Hopefully he's still awake and we can talk to him.
Greetings to you.
He is not. Fantastic. So I can wait for him, but there's a reasonable chance that when I wait, I will become vampired up again, which is not good. I did not.
For Lord Dagon, do your worst.
Okay.
Stop right there, criminal scum. Nobody breaks the law on my watch.
Wait,
I'm
what? Did I accidentally hit one of you? In my effort to protect you. Amazing.
That's too bad. Okay.
Sure, you can arrest me in the middle of your count being assassinated. That's fine. I wasn't trying to help at all. Okay. Hopefully you didn't die.
It was you that closed that Oblivion Gate, wasn't it? That was a brave thing to do.
Yes.
Goodbye, Blackwood Company. The Fighters Guild has a new master, and Orion is back.
Yes. But you don't recognize me as the new master, apparently. Anyway, can you give aid to Bruma now?
Thank you for closing the Oblivion Gate that was threatening Bravil. I will send my guard captain, Viera Laris, to Bruma's aid.
You are sending one guard. Guard captain, yes, but still, a single person? Alright. Sure you can't do any more?
I've sent Captain Laris to Bruma. She is one of my best soldiers. I'm glad to be able to help defend the heir to the throne.
Okay.
Good day.
One guard.
Thanks
for your aid. I guess let's go down to Leyawiin and see their circumstance. I'm guessing you guys probably have an Oblivion Gate as well. I can see one there. There's no way to see on the map if we closed a gate, though. So that might be one that I've closed before. I want to say that was actually the one that we saw. Was that where the guard who was after the Dark Brotherhood was retired at? Because we took care of that gate. And that sounds familiar. I don't know.
You look skilled in alteration. Maybe you can teach me something.
Pretty sure I dropped that at some point. Hi there.
How are you faring in your campaign against the remnants of the Black Bow Bandits, Sir Knight?
Yeah, I haven't looked into them in ages.
Milona Umbranox is better off without that irresponsible husband of hers. The most honorable thing he ever did was to disappear and leave her alone.
He came back. That's the stranger who was the Grey Fox.
Our only hope to weather this Oblivion invasion is to defend our walls and be damned to what happens outside them.
Let me guess. You've got a gate. Can you send some aid to Bruma? Even though you just said you're gonna just hide out in your walls?
Leyawiin is beset by enemies. The Empire does nothing to help us. Even before this crisis, I did not have enough men to patrol my borders. Now, Daedra are pouring out of an Oblivion Gate on our very doorstep. No, I don't have any men to spare. Bruma will have to look to its own defense.
Even if the Emperor's heir is there? Alright.
Good day, Sir Knight.
Good day. I understand the context of what you're saying. You've got a gate and it needs to be closed. Don't worry, the hero of Kvatch is an expert. It is not in the same spot. You have a second Oblivion Gate, apparently. Right outside your gate. That's terrible luck. Yeah, so this is where the guard captain had retired, and we did take care of that gate. And now a new one has spawned right over here. Hello, Nirnroot. How did I miss you in all my times over here? Anyway, yeah, let's take out this Oblivion Gate while we're in the area. A horse died. Let's deal with you two before I head in. No sense leaving monsters outside, since the entire town of Leyawiin does not have the soldiers to deal with these monsters out here. I guess I will take care of them single-handedly. Ooh, I'm one skill point away from the next rank of blade. There is another dead horse in here. What is with all the dead horses? We've got a dead scamp. I can probably hop here, but I doubt I can hop there. Yeah. That's going to involve walking through lava, and I'm a vampire. I'm going to say no to that. Alright, we'll deal with you. Guessing this will take us over there, underneath the lava. Well, someone's downstairs casting spells. Anyone else? These guys always cast some sort of spell as I approach. They didn't used to do that, and I don't know what it does. And I don't know that there's any way for me to find out what effect it is that they're putting on themselves. Alright, we've got... Ah, hello, you. Couple of different paths around in this cave. You're just a summon. I do like that the names tell me if they're summons or not. Where is your summoner? No, seriously. Not you. Alright. You probably have summoned one of those, Clanveer. I doubt you'd summon both. I don't know if you can summon multiple things at the same time. Haven't tried. Yeah, you've been summoned by another of these guys. Cyrodiil. I'm starting to get pretty hurt. Let's get some healing going. Alright, we've, I think, been all through this area. Did I see another door? I think that's where we came in. Probably. The hate tunnels. Or is this where I came in? I don't know. This is definitely not where I came in. That answers that question. Alright, I'm on the other side of the bridge now. Alright, that's you down. Guessing I'm gonna have to go into another cave to get all the way up there. I mean, I could try and Skyrim up these walls, but I don't think that would particularly work well. It does amuse me to use the word Skyrim as a verb. Because everyone knows what it means with Skyrim's ridiculous ability, particularly for horses, but in general, to climb up impossibly steep cliffs. Probably going to want to do a bit of healing in a moment. By in a moment, I mean right now. I don't want to die. And I'm sure I have plenty of strong potions of healing. Yep. Man, you guys are doing some serious damage to me. Let's grab the void salts. I don't know why I keep grabbing all the void salts. They're reasonably valuable, I think. Alright, that got me over to here. Does that actually get me closer to the tower? Doesn't seem to. Like, this doesn't seem like the intended path. But it also seems more reasonable than other places to try and climb up. Hopefully there's a front door once I get up here. If the only way in is through somewhere else, then that'll be a bit problematic. But since there's a tower right there, they probably do intend us to get up here somehow. Just probably not this how. I'm gonna get shot so many times. I don't really want to go by that tower. Is there a front door? Also, this lava that's still partially glowing would be so hot. Hey, found the front door. pretty certain that was not the intended route to get up here. It's probably supposed to do something to open these gates by going in those side towers. I don't know. It worked. The hero of Kvatch will find a way. Okay, we've got doors over there, as opposed to the far side of the room like normal. Hi, Spider Daedra. Please don't paralyze me. Don't heal yourself either. There are still enemies around. Probably upstairs, since it seems to think they're right on top of me. Ooh, casting spells on me. Come on, you can die. Okay, I think that's all of you. You guys were actually taking down my health quite a bit. I don't know what it is about this area, but it feels like my health has gone down more than normal. Okay, we've got a door there, but I'm guessing I want to keep going upstairs. Hello there. I probably should actually use my repair hammers. I wonder if my extra damage is just the fact that my armor is gone. That could be. Wait, weapons take durability? Since when? I don't recall ever having to repair a weapon. I mean, I guess they do have durability. Huh. Have I just not been paying attention? We've got a door here to the side of us. The path also continues going up. I am encumbered. I don't see an ongoing magic effect. Yeah, I don't see an ongoing magic effect. But I'm 40 points over in encumbrance. Huh. I've got my Grand Ring of Feather. I've got my Boots with Thrall. Why am I suddenly encumbered? I mean, I can temporarily deal with that by casting that, but it's really weird. I shouldn't have gained a disease because I should be immune to diseases as a vampire. name, portal to the Lust Keep. There's a name. Did you give me fire weakness, or am I on fire? I seem to be taking ongoing fire damage. Well, that is less than great. The cuts and nicks from long practice sessions with all manner of blades has its benefits. You're now an expert with blade weapons. Your regular attacks now have a chance to make your opponents bleed, dealing damage over time. I approve. Yeah, no, I'm taking ongoing fire damage. Please stop. Right, where does this portal take me? Further up? Certainly somewhere different. And it looks like the ongoing fire stopped finally. You are gonna fall. Okay. I'm not gonna hop down there to try and loot you. So we've got 2 doors. Probably go to the same area. Actually, we might have been at the top. Yeah. Brilliant. Feel free to take some ongoing bleed damage. Got someone up there. You coming down? Alright. Oh, no fire. I didn't need the heart. We do still have someone around here. A couple someones. Alright.
My trophy.
We're getting a little low on health. Hopefully not too bad.
Yield, slave.
Okay. Can switch back over to healing. No treasure chests. Disappointing, but alright. We're here for this treasure anyway. We'll check out what this sigil stone gets us once we are back in Cyrodiil. Close the Oblivion Gate outside Leyawiin. I should speak to the Count about sending aid to Bruma now that Leyawiin is no longer directly threatened. I should. Hey there, guard. Turn undead on strike and detect life on self. Assuming that is our latest one. It's kind of hard to tell. Wish there was a better way to tell. Like if I went here, show details, and then effects. Disintegrate weapon. That could be what was causing my weapon to take damage when it felt like it normally doesn't. Maybe I was attacking someone that had a disintegrate weapon effect. Disintegrate armor, frost damage 25. Turn undead. Shield 20% isn't bad. When you consider that my Savior's Hide isn't that important, resist magic on self 25% is alright. I just really don't have anything better, which is why I keep wearing it. But a shield 20% that I could put on something wouldn't be a bad choice. No, Dustfang does take damage. I don't know why I assumed weapons didn't. When did I pick up this Daedric Warhammer? That's why I'm encumbered. What am I... Is it magical? It's not magical. No, it's just an ordinary... Why is it worth 5,000? Anyway. Yeah, let's leave that behind. How are you?
Duty calls.
Well, your duty was mostly solved by me, but how's it going?
The Blackwood Company is gone. They were working high on hist sap. That's why there were so many terrible accidents.
Yes. It's been taken care of.
You too.
Speaking of taking care of, let's deal with you before you become a problem for someone else. Alright, time to go to town. I think we have 3 other cities that we need to get aid. Yeah.
Evening.
Evening. Alright, Count's already asleep, which means... Let's wait 13 hours, and we are almost certainly going to upgrade a level of vampirism from this. Fast travel doesn't cause us to ever transform, but resting and waiting do. And I think 24 hours is the limit. Yep. In your dreams, you open your eyes to a beautiful blue sky. The sun is bright, but you feel cool, even a bit damp. You draw a breath, but begin to cough. As you expel blood and dirt that you've inhaled into your lungs, you try to draw another. You see a shovel of dirt being emptied onto your face. The sunlight grows fainter as you view it through the soil that covers your body. You would scream, but your mouth fills with dirt before you can make a sound. We are now more of a vampire. There you are.
How are you faring in your campaign against the remnants of the Black Bow Bandits, Sir Knight?
I'm not. Anyway, any aid for Bruma?
Well, with the Oblivion Gate near Leyawiin closed, I suppose the immediate threat is lessened. I will do as you ask. Let no one say Leyawiin did not do its part to uphold the Empire.
Okay. Anything further?
I have given you the help you asked for. Bruma's fate is out of my hands.
I mean, you could always offer more help, but fine.
They say the Fighters Guild got all the trolls in Swampy Cave, but I'm still not going anywhere near Harlan's watch.
I don't even remember that, but it's
Good
probably
day,
true.
Sir Knight. Is everything all right? Hello there. A bit ill.
I am a bit ill. I need to find a beggar that I can borrow some blood from. We can wait in here until nighttime. We can't fast travel while we're a vampire because we take damage during the day hours. So rather than dealing with that, I'm just gonna once again rest or wait until nighttime. We'll find the beggar somewhere. Again, the beggars are great because they usually are out of sight and they sleep at night, so shouldn't be too hard to find one of them. I mean, I guess the fact that they're out of sight makes them hard to find, but yeah, it'll be fine. Where are you guys at? Come on. Last time I wandered around till I found one and then I rested. This time I figured rather than burning in the sun looking for a beggar, I could just do it at night when I'm not burning. I mean, I could also go into an inn. Break into a room.
Yes, master. You need me?
I don't. Because in the inns, there should be people sleeping in various rooms that I could sneak into.
You look like a shrewd businessman.
I am a shrewd businessman. Businesswoman, as it were. I don't know. Town's gotta have beggars, but they are hiding well. There you are. You're not... you're somewhat hidden. I'm sure it's fine. Good. No one seemed to notice. Evening guards. Ooh, we can actually ask Kvatch for aid. That's surprising, because Kvatch doesn't really exist anymore. Anyway, let's go to Castle Skingrad. So we have Skingrad, Kvatch, Anvil, and Coral remaining. We have to go up there? Oh, because it's really early. We'll assume that we will meet the Count in his hall rather than going up to his bedroom. Oh. Right. No, this is...
you. Hi.
Do you know what happened to Makeda Hasidus?
Forgot that Skingrad
Seen him
is
at the castle.
where you have the vampire who never comes out.
Bye.
Anyway, we'll deal with that next
How
time.
goes it?
I think this has been a good episode length. Next time we will figure out how to contact the Count of Skingrad and see if he will offer us some help. For now, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys then. Bye.